lot of the things that you talk about require policy prescriptions and require, I guess, a faith that there's a responsible government that will deal with these issues. And it almost seems like. So I guess my question is, would a Chinese model, or maybe that's a Singapore model, where enlightened elite they pay their government people a ton of money, so they're not they tend not to be corrupt, and they're elite, and they make decisions on behalf of everybody else because they're well educated and they're smarter than everybody else. I mean, that could work, but that's not really what we have here. I mean, why do you have faith that our governments can come up with policy prescriptions to fix some of these things in an enlightened way?
I don't. No, I mean, to be honest, I mean, and in the article I pretty much say it's going to have to be talent and pension funds and government together. I mean, I have to admit, like Singapore, from an economic performance standpoint, is my favorite jurisdiction on the face of the planet. I mean, what country has done more with less, right? No natural resources, in the middle of a, not terribly kind of place to them, and in the middle of nowhere, and they've done awesomely well. I'm just more. I am worried about the Chinese model, right? Which is they do not have to worry about the 51st percentile person, right? If the 51st percentile person gets in the way, they bulldoze their house, right? I mean, economically, that's true, not because they love to, but because they say, economically, we need to build that road. Sorry, your house gets bulldozed. And so I have a sentimental attachment to kind of democratic capitalism. That's why I'm going to spend the next period of time asking these questions. But I really do think it is not one actor alone that can or will fix this. I am very worried we're heading towards a 1935 moment when the Democratic government, the Roosevelt government, created a fix that I think, if anything, led to the destruction of labor. It looked good for a while. Now, it would have been challenged in other ways, but I think by overreacting, it helped make American labor more uncompetitive than it might otherwise have been. And so I don't trust. And in that case, it was, we're doing it all. We're fixing this problem. It didn't ask anybody else to help fix the problem. It didn't call on a bunch of parties to come together and fix it. It was, you people have screwed up. We're fixing it now. And so I do worry about government's ability to do it alone.